Hello and welcome to the I Can Do podcast with Benjamin Lee. We're here to talk about tips and strategies to have an I Can Do mindset. Life is what you put into it. Get the most you can. Here's your host, Benjamin Lee.
All right. It's another day. God is good, not just some of the time, but all the time. Listen, today I want to talk about pushing yourself, creating new upper limits, or actually tearing down upper limits. There's a book called The Big Leap. And in that book, the author talks about how we often create for ourselves upper limits. Today I want to talk about goals. What goals that you currently have scare you? Do you have any goals? And if so, what goals are actually scaring you? Why is this important? Well, in life, one of the biggest dangers to future success is current success. We hit a certain level with our careers, maybe our weight, finances, relationships, and we begin to settle. We get comfortable. We relax. We slow down a little bit. I've arrived. I'm here. There's not a lot more that I need to do. We can tell ourselves all of these stories. Have you found yourself doing that? I like how Tony Robbins talks about how we can turn the thermometer down. Imagine in a house where the temperature is at a certain level. And imagine if one day you woke up and it's just cold in the house. What happened? The temperature dropped. Or you wake up and it's at a different level. Well, sometimes that can happen with us, with our lives, with our focus, with our direction and trajectory of whatever it is that we're trying to go after. Do your goals scare you at all? By that, I mean the work that it's going to take to accomplish that goal, the time, the energy, the focus, the dedication, the sacrifice? Or do you find yourself in a place where everything is nice and comfortable? We're in that time of year, September, October, November, December. A lot of people are going to get really comfortable. They're going to get the pumpkin lattes, the candy corn. Don't get those. The pies, the cakes, the muffins, the cold weather, the fall season, Saturday football, the tailgates, extra eating on the weekends. It's not a big deal. You can run it off Monday and Tuesday. Until Monday and Tuesday, you're still recovering from all the food that you ate, all the junk that you ate, and you start to take it a little bit slow. You slow down. You make excuses. It's the holidays. There's travel. There's cooking. There's plans. It's dark outside. Last year during the holiday season, I gained 17 pounds. So I know by experience. I won't make any excuses because at the end of the day, that was my responsibility to focus, to be diligent, and to be aware. But I wasn't. And so this year, I'm on the clock. I'm awake. I'm conscious. I'm sober. I'm aware of what is happening, what I need to be doing. I have goals. One of the goals that I have that scares me, actually the biggest goal right now that scares me, is running a marathon, Lord willing, in December. It scares me because I've never run one before. I've done 5Ks, 10Ks, 5 half marathons, but the marathon has seemed to be a limit that I've had in my mind. Now, what's interesting is that I make a lot of lists. And when I was going through some old photos, and I found, actually, I still have the journal, I believe, from my junior year in high school, 1995. In my English class, we had to write a journal. And one of the exercises was 25 things you want to do. At the time, I was running cross country. Forrest Gump, I think, was really big. I think it was out. Maybe it came out the year before. One of the things that I wanted to do was run a marathon. Now, there are other things I've done on that list, but I wasn't like looking at that list and checking things off. If I would have done that, I think I could have hit all of those things on that list. So as I looked at that list, and then I found another one from 2016, I'm starting to see patterns. As life moves forward, we slowly run out of time to accomplish the things that we may have on these lists or dreams or things that we're trying to go after. Can you relate to that? And so I just told myself, look, if I'm going to get through this fall season, my original goal was not to gain any weight. Well, that's average, at least to me. That's the safe route, at least to me. Is it possible to lose weight during the fall season? To push forward and to do something I've never done before? Can you do the same? I believe the answer is yes. So I took massive action, found the marathon, works for my calendar. I paid for it immediately. I had started running back in August, 2 miles a day, mid-August. I've gotten connected with some guys in Missouri who are helping me out. I got a novice plan to keep track and to work my way through. I did 13.46 miles this week on one of the runs. I'm getting better. But the idea of 26.2 is still intimidating to me. It is amazing the thoughts, the fears, the excuses that can flow through our minds, especially when you're running. So many thoughts, so many excuses are going through my mind, which is good because it's showing me where I'm still weak. This is the goal that I need to do and accomplish. Lord willing, I will. So what goal do you have? Fitness-wise, financial-wise, family, whatever it may be, that scares you? Or have you just been playing it safe? You know, and I know when we play it safe. We know the excuses that can just cause us to stay in bed 20, 30 extra minutes, eat a little bit more, stay up a little bit later, rationalize the laziness and apathy that courses through our veins. We got to push through that. We have to reach a new level of discipline and sacrifice. And maybe it just begins with starting with a goal that terrifies you. I'd love to hear what yours is. This fall season, don't set yourself back 4, 5, 6 months. Don't hide under being comfortable and the current success that you have. Rather, find out what you're made of, what you can do. And even if you don't reach that goal, I can almost guarantee you, you'll be further along than you ever thought possible. Let's go. I can do, so can you. Thank you so much for listening to another episode of I Can Do. Stay strong, keep moving forward, keep that I can do mentality. And if you can, leave me a review and a rating so that this podcast can be heard by as many people as possible and so that others can be encouraged as well. Take care and God bless.